Hey, hi, hello, how are you? I'm Pia and today we're doing a massive book haul. I have way too many books here because I have been buying way too many books. Yes, make sure to check out the link below. Sign petitions, educate yourself, donate where you can. Every little bit helps, so. These are in no particular order, but I just need to go through them because my camera's gonna die. First off, I have With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. I bought this full price because I want to support more Black authors. I just read this book and I loved it. I'm obsessed with it. I'll give you a review at some point. This is about a teen mom and she loves cooking and it's fantastic. It's Elizabeth Acevedo's fantastic writing. Next up I have This Is When the Stars Lead to You. This is blurbed by Jennifer Niven, who is one of my favorite authors of all time, or my favorite book of all time. And I just really don't know what it's about, but she mentioned it and I was like, let's go. Then I have To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I bought this used on Depop because I don't own the series even though I've read it. I listen to the audiobooks and I would like to own them because they're cute and fun little books that I think are quirky and fun. Then I have here Ivy Aberdeen's Letter to the World by Ashley Herring Blake. Ashley Herring Blake has quickly become one of my favorite authors. Her middle grades are fantastic. Again, I've read this. I read this in May and I absolutely love her middle grades. They're so good. Then I have here a purchase of a book I already read and that is Dear Martin. This is a fantastic book if you like The Hate U Give and if you want to really educate yourself. This again deals with police brutality and I read this back in 2017 and I just didn't own a copy and I really love this. I love Nick Stone. She seems like the coolest person in the entire world and I want to be best friends with her. And this is a fantastic book. Really short, highly recommend. Another book I got, The Right Swipe by Alicia Rai. I loved this book when I listened to it. It's one of my favorite romances and I absolutely love it. It's about a girl boss trying to buy out her competition for the dating game. She runs into her one night stand and it is so good. Then I have Let's Call It a Doomsday by Katie Henry. Katie Henry wrote Heretics Anonymous, which I read last year or 2 years ago and I absolutely loved it. This is a book that's centering around anxiety and centering around someone who is trying to prepare for the end of the world when they find out it's coming very soon. Has some queer representation and main love story that I really like. Then I have On the Come Up by Angie Thomas because I don't know how I hadn't owned this book before. I love The Hate U Give. I love Angie Thomas. Seems like the sweetest little pie. Like, this interests me so much. It's about a girl taking on the persona of this hip-hop guy who was never recognized and ended up dying and now she's dealing with that and I want to read this so bad. It's also in the same universe as The Hate U Give, so excited. Then I have Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. I again picked this up on Depop. I'm in love with this book. This is so stinking cute. It's about high school. It's about a drama production of Midsummer Night's Dream and it's mostly about a girl and her family and a girl who was really impacted by past relationships and has to kind of move forward with her life. And I love it. Another book I love and I bought from Depop, Let's Talk About Love by Claire Kahn. This is the first book I ever read with a main character who is asexual and a romance involving an asexual main character and I loved it. I cried. I died. I love this book. Then I have another Ashley Herring Blake book and this is The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James. I kind of forgot what this is about. This is about a girl who gets a heart transplant and decides she has a bucket list of things to do, discovering her interest in girls, and it's fantastic. Can you tell I love middle grade and I love Ashley Herring Blake. Then I have 4 more books from Depop and I promise those are the last ones. I have Night Owls by Jen Bennett. I love Jen Bennett. That is my shrine. I've loved her books. Starry Eyes is one of my all-time favorite books. This is the UK edition. I believe that the American version of this book is called The Anatomical Shape of the Heart. This isn't romance. I literally don't know anything about it except that it's Jen Bennett and that's how I like to go into Jen Bennett books. Then I have The Looking Glass by Janet McNally. This is, I believe, kind of a fabulism, kind of magical realism type of story. A family, and I think specifically sisters, who can travel in and out of books and stories. I could be completely wrong with that. I know it also deals with grief and loss and I'm so excited about this. Then I got Let Me Hear a Rhyme by Tiffany G. Jackson. This is super similar to the On the Come Up, at least in my mind, except this is set in the 90s. Freaking excited. I don't know what this is about, but the cover, the synopsis, Tiffany G. Jackson, I met her and she is so cool. And then the last book, I'm sorry I've been speeding through this, but I have My Lady Jane by the Lady Janies, or Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jodi Meadows. I previously read their second book to the series. It's a companion series, so it's not you have to read it in order, which was My Plain Jane. That was a retelling of Jane Eyre, and this is I guess a retelling or a historical fiction about Lady Jane Grey. And I don't know anything about Lady Jane Grey, but I know that these prove to be very funny and hilarious books. Those are all the books. Let me know if you've read any of these books, what your thoughts are of them. Again, check the link down below. And yeah, that is all for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!